All right, what's up, everybody? This is Ty Lee from Ty's Trades. Um, so today is Monday, February 23rd. We're gonna go over the trade recap of today instead of showing you guys a bunch of replay. That has no much value. I'm gonna show you just my thought process and hopefully you learn from it. So first off, market opens. We are looking for the orb high or low. We always play the orb strategy, 5-minute range, the 5-minute orb I call it. So we saw a break underneath the orb right here, and it was a strong break. We did not take it because we wanted to see at least a pullback. At least I want to see a pullback because this entry, that's hard to just capture that short. It's too fast, hard to capture it. So we waited for a retracement, a retest of the orb. I saw that came back up, retest, reject, waited for the next candle to show me sign there is some short coming in. Got the next candle short. That's where I enter. 24,927 is where my price enter in for short. And it came down to about 29, 24,900 total. And I believe it's where I took profit, trim 3 size. And then from that point on, market continued to like rally back up. And then this is where when I saw this last candle, I was like, I don't like that price action. So I cut the rest of the trade there at almost break even with 2. So I took some size off. So I was up a little bit there. Okay, so next trade, I saw that once that kind of worked me out, stop break even. Continuation down here. So I came back in short again off this big shell candle. Hopefully see this little break. And then we just kind of took a little bit of size off again and fell almost to break even again in this trade, but it came a little bit up higher than that. So this was a kind of a loss slash break even if you were in this second trade. The third trade happened between when Trump is live talking about this whole Supreme Court ruling tariff stuff. So it was all volatility there, obviously. But I still kind of wanted to continue short. At this point, we were breaking a certain level of pre-market lows, and so I'm watching that carefully. I'm watching price action carefully. So we've still been trending down, regardless of the chop, because of the whole Trump event talking points. Market still trending down, so I decided short again, right about 7:30 around there. And we got that short move. And then I trimmed accidentally, took profit in 5 cons. And then I was like, yeah, I didn't want to take profit. So I was trading my phone. So I went back in short. Once I caught the move of pre-market low, I marked that pre-market low from London's low. Once I saw that broke again, I added in size, added 5 more right there. And then took all the way down to TP, which at 24,742. And then I had my goal down to pre-market low. That's a possibility, but at that point I had 10 con running. I was like in profit, so I was trimming and scaling down candle by candle until I got stopped out. So it is what it is. You have your goal, but you were up. I was up a lot back already, so ended today with 1,342 on just the copy trade account. My XFed live account is actually up 600 something because I did trade the Asian session and I took a L on the Asian session, but made it all back. Plus there was some on the New York Open, so it is what it is. Still a positive day for me. Um, and then yeah, this is another level. I didn't take this trade here, but it was an interesting level. That's why I always tell my students like mark your levels. Previous day low, previous day high, pre-market low, pre-market high, all that because those are all pivot points, right? So we came down, touched around this pivot point area. What happened? We just bounced like a hard bounce right there. You could have caught that move if you have some pivot levels waiting for you, right? You see that came down to it. Yes, the short, you had an idea where you wanted to go. And then you have an idea where, okay, my price action might slow down or we might get some type of reversal. And here was it. This was an easy, you know, 1 or 2. Like, let's say you saw that, you came back, touch, Saw support here. Came on at least this long here, this last first candle long, right? Because you got like big engulfing candle of at least 3 of this last candle down. It took a long there on a 1 minute, aim for a 1 or 2. You got more than 1 or 2, but if you aim for 1 or 2, you would have got it still. Right? You got a tight stop. 1 or 2 is very achievable right there. You would have caught that plus more because if you did candle by candle, you would at least get 1 or 3. But that's just knowing certain level, privilege level, marking it down, reading the candlestick, seeing that hey, this is a good potential risk reward, or take that long for a reversal. Yeah, it would have paid out. That's a recap for today, guys. Hope you guys see you tomorrow. And trade safe. See ya.